Hello, my name is Travis Ferrell, and I'm recording my favorite memories of the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Rolla, which is having its 50th anniversary in May 2015. And we're recording these videos, present members and past members and members who moved far away, so that we can all share the things that make the fellowship special to us. And first off, happy birthday to the fellowship. And I have several very, very fond memories of belonging to this community. Really, first and foremost, when I moved here to Missouri 4 years ago for work, I didn't know anybody. I didn't know anything about the area. I'd never been to this part of the country before. And having the fellowship to come to meet friends, that's just been something I'm very grateful for. It's made living in Missouri a much warmer and just home. It's made Missouri home because of these folks, and that's something I'm grateful for. Also, I made a lot of friends while I was here, and through them I was introduced to Andy, and we've been sweethearts these last 4 years. And that's always going to be my most wonderful memory of the fellowship. And I don't know that we would have met each other if it hadn't been for the fellowship. I would like to think that we would have, but this is how we met each other. And that's something, of course, I'm always going to be very grateful for. In terms of things the fellowship does in the broader community, there are a lot of efforts the fellowship has taken up. There's a lot of leadership that the fellowship has taken that make me very proud to be a member. And the thing I think that most embodies that is all the work the fellowship has done to fight domestic violence and to raise awareness about that issue. And that, I think, is most clearly embodied in supporting the Rolla area Citizens for Women when they did their production of the Vagina Monologues to raise money for the local domestic shelter, the Russell House. We're not a terribly large group. We don't have very many members, but we did what we could to support that effort. It was a great success. It was a wonderful night. We raised a lot of money for the Russell House. And one of the performers was Connie Roberts. She's our current moderator. And when she was up on the stage and they mentioned that the fellowship was a sponsor of the evening, and it was mentioned that Connie was the moderator for the fellowship, she really became the face of the fellowship for the community, and I think she became the face for our being opposed to violence against women. And I think her leadership is one of my favorite memories, especially on this issue, because she really put our face. She really put our face on the issue of valuing women in spiritual spaces. And I think under her, we've really taken on the spiritual work of valuing women. And I think nobody can live in this area if they're following religion and not know we have a woman who's a leader and that she takes an active role in fighting domestic violence. And that's something I'm always going to remember very, very fondly. Other than that, every time we meet, we have food, glorious food. We eat better here than any other place I've ever been. Every Sunday there's always cake and pie and coffee and cheese and crackers, and it's not Velveeta. It's really nice foreign stuff I've never heard of before, or fresh fruit, or all kinds of good things. And Linda made the best pork one time. She brings it every year for Easter. It's great. But that's always going to be a fond memory of me, of mine as well. So happy birthday to the fellowship, and all the best in the next 50 years.